reason why we are Mr. Amazing Podcast is what makes us amazing? Jesus. That's it. Nothing but Jesus. Because if you follow me around for a couple minutes, you'll realize that I'm not all that amazing. But it's his performance, not my performance, that makes a difference.
People want to see you sing.
They sure
as much
do.
as they want to see his cape.
Yeah, they want to see my cape.
And the
I don't know
dance.
how we're going to pull that off.
How are we going to pull off the dance?
We'll pull it off.
We just put them in front of the table and start dancing.
Do
Put
it
them
on
on
the
top
table.
of the table.
I'm not. That table's a little
It's going to be a little rickety.
That's all right. I'll get my happy dance going. So if you're in the cell right now and you're watching us on Pando and you're not feeling it, it's going to be okay. You know what? Go to bed early tonight. Wake up tomorrow and know that you're worth it and you're valuable, and it can change, because it can change, because it's changed for me and it's changed for George, and it certainly is changing for Kim.
Definitely changed.
So it can change for you. Sometimes you're in a dark spot and you don't think it's going to change, but guess what? It's not every day you turn on a Pando app and you get Mr. Amazing and the cast here telling you you're going to make it.
It's good when we're just talking regular.
How's this look, Ben, when all of a sudden somebody's talking to you, just go. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
It's like The Office.
It's just like The Office. You're just like,
Yeah, breaking the fourth
right?
wall.
You got to just know when to look at the camera just right.
You had to go buy
How's
these
that?
professional microphones. Now they're going to catch everything.
It's all right.
Like, what if I'm breathing heavy?
They got you.
So he's like, you need some allergy medicine.
Those laugh buttons.
Oh, that's funny.
Laugh tracks.
Yeah.
I can get serious, too. Yeah, I can get
It's
serious.
funnier
too.
if we literally are pushing the
Like,
button
oh,
from,
that's funny,
from the
guys.
trigger.
Wah, wah.
Oh,
I'm thinking about that story over and over and over again about how Jonah goes to Nineveh, and it was probably so easy for him to talk to the Ninevites because he didn't like them anyway, so if they didn't respond, he would be happy. So he's like, yeah, if you don't respond, you're going to hell, right? And then they respond, and he's like, I knew you were going to do that, God. I am so mad at you right now for saving these people.
How dare you
Which
change
is-
their hearts?
Yeah, how
dare
dare
you turn them
you
into good people?
show them mercy. I knew you were going to do that, right? And then he goes out there and he gets the plant comes, and he's so happy about the plant. And I think, man, how many times in my life am I so happy about a plant? And the next day that thing withers up and dies, and all I want to do is I just don't want to live anymore. And I think, man, when's the last time I was just so ridiculously stupid to where I just cared so much about a dead plant instead of what was going on, right? Plant could be every single day of my life, right? Not
Right.
paying attention to what my surroundings are, caring about whatever, the stock market or the work or this or that, and not caring about people, right? And then when things don't go sour, then you're, hey, God, nothing ever seems to work out. And God's like, do I really even care about that, or do I care about, the people, right? And then it's easy for me because then I could just say, where's it been for you recently to where, it's just been, you dead plant, your plant dried
Plant
up
that
and
we
died,
put
and you
before
just
it.
didn't want to. You just wanted to give up over just something. When you look back at it, you think how ridiculous it is. Even if it's a serious thing, it's still ridiculous as far as the big picture goes.
How heavy we want to get on these episodes and stuff.
Yeah,
We're going to just bleed all over the
I don't know.
podcast.
I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know.
Do you want us to do that?
I don't.
How heavy do you want us to be on
I
this
don't
thing?
know. I think it's just
That's
whatever
that's a
comes.
metaphor. We will not put blood on
Whatever.
freshly painted.
I think it's just one of those things. Whatever comes out, you feel like sharing, you just share it, right?
I'm gonna use this
Right.
as my confessional if you let me.
Yeah. A time when you were in prison, Kim, and you just thought, you lost focus about what God wanted you to do, and next thing you know, you were so self-absorbed about something that wasn't going right that you just wanted to, I just want to die, right? I mean, God just saved Jonah from his fish from drowning to death, gives him a do-over, and then Jonah's all weird about a plant, which is bizarre. But you know what? We catch ourselves doing that. So, has there been a time where the plant's been,
Oh, yeah. Most
Literally
of
what I meant. That's literally what I
Yeah.
meant. How? Give us the wrap it up.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
He's gonna hit the theme. He's gonna hit the theme music. He already has one trigger
Okay,
pre-recorded.
there you in it.
Okay, when you do this, we know what that means.
Probably also the moment that saved me was my dead plant moment.
Because Jesus still got he's got life in you, and he's got some plans for you, and he thinks you're amazing. So quit blaming yourself. It's not your performance that matters, it's his performance that matters. So start putting your faith and hope and trust in his performance instead of your performance, right?
Right.
Rock on. Podcast over.